Newport Harbor, race 1, Spring Gold Cup 2019. We only got one boat in this fleet. $9,559 is our guy. And we've got, right now, we've got 6 or 7 knots of wind right there, maybe 8, maybe 9. Yeah, so Penn was favored by a country mile. You can see, do you guys see that? There we go. So our goal for this race was to start in the middle just to get a clean start because we didn't know the Penn was that favored. But here he comes. Looks very good. Nice. A lot of boats back there just parked. He's in about 2, 4, 6, 8 right now. Looks good. Good job getting on port tack and getting moving. That's the key. The mark is way over there. Oh, we got lucky right there. That guy didn't tack on us. So, 9529 up there has a lift. So Taylor's gonna get lifted up here. Man, he's trimming his sail really well. We're working on flattening the front of the main with the main sheet when we're fast. And then when we're slow, rounding off the front of the main by easing the main sheet just an inch or 2. Race 1, C2s, this is the leader. He did a good job of weaseling his way up the course through all these anchored boats here. So he got through the anchored boats very well. Here's Taylor out on. Okay, he's going to come around in first, second, third, sixth. Okay, lesson from that is don't pinch around boats for too long. I didn't get it on tape, but we pinched around that big boat for a while, just like that. And should have just tacked out at that boat, got a little speed, but that's fine. You gained 2 boats after the start. Actually, that was not an 8th place start, but you were in 8th place. 300 feet off the line, you were in 8th place, and now you're in 6th. 6th place, race 1. Bang could go on a tiny bit, but better a little too loose than too tight in this unstable wind. The wind is very shifty, and there's big holes out here. He needs a little vang, he needs his Cunningham eased, and his outhaul eased. Okay, everybody's on starboard tack. Everybody's on starboard tack. So my first guess is that the right gate buoy there, the one on the right, is the one that's further upwind. That in this right, everybody on starboard indicates the wind is coming more from my side. But that's not 100% foolproof, but it's often the case.
I love how focused they are.
Okay, so 9529 had a lead. Yeah, looks like they're all coming this way. Sail sit further forward, should sail flatter. He's got too much heel. So the boat, again, rudder drag. That sail looks outstanding though. We got him a new mast that fits this sail much better. Bends just a little more than his other mast that he had, which is what we need. We need a mast to straighten up in the light spots when we ease the main sheet a little, and then the mast bends a little when we trim it on. You can see this guy's too loose, too open on the top. Taylor's is perfect, but Taylor should get out of there now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like he got 6th. And he gained on everybody. Race 2, C2s, much lighter wind and much new direction. So the wind is now more southwest 20 seconds to go. Pin's favored by a mile again. Taylor's down there this time. He had a bad start. Our goals are to sail in more clear lanes. He sailed in bad air twice. Our other goal is downwind to have the vang set properly, on if it's windy, properly, loose if it's light. That's fine, Taylor. Tack, and hopefully you can just go on port. Okay, so these guys started properly at the boat. You started with a crash, hard started, and you're still ahead of them. Took you 30 seconds to get off the line, and you're still ahead of the boat that started at the committee boat end. The leaders are right here. She's winning, so you're not very far behind. Look at that, beautiful trim. A little on the tight side if it's light, and you're not really in bad air. You're far enough away from Kate up there, 8727, that you're not really in bad air. So he needs to ease. No, that looks, yeah, maybe ease an inch, but he looks pretty good. Remember, looser when it's light, tighter when when you're fast. Sail trim. Nice work, dude. Round and forward. Good job, Taylor. Great, dude. Yes. So we accomplished one goal, which is upwind. We got to relax and sail the boat. Like, there were times where we were looking around too much, and we did play the shifts a little. You have an uncanny little knowledge of wind shifts. You did play the shifts well, and you're just killing that guy who has a ton of rudder drag, and his sail's too tight. Oh, you just look good. I have to assume your leeboard's up because we've been working on that. Okay, vang's a little too loose. Better too loose than too tight. And he needs to sit forward. Okay, vang's good in the light spots. Cunningham could be eased. Outhaul could be eased. But vang's too loose in the puffs. We lose power. So we tighten the vang. That wants to head the boat up. And then we heel to windward even more. Get away from that guy. Okay, these guys are coming straight perpendicular to the starting line on port tack, the leaders. So the right buoy is further upwind. He's going to go to the left one, but the right one is guaranteed. It doesn't matter. First and second are just a mile ahead. Okay, he should start trimming right now. Uh-oh. He's got a line caught in his main sheet. Okay, so he just got the tail of his Cunningham or his vang inside his main sheet block, so we can do a main sheet block preventer. Nice recovery. Nice recovery. Okay, goals for race 3 for him are going to be to trim slightly looser in the light spots, slightly tighter in the puffs. As you accelerate, you hesitate, and then you squeeze the main in as you accelerate. Almost perfect trim right now. It's on the rail. This is the windiest part of the race. Now, guys, look at the race committee flag. Does that look like a righty or a lefty? The orange flag. Righty. See how it's coming from Lido? So he's going to come out on a nice lift here in a little bit, I think. I mean, this is a guess, but I think if I was him, I'd have kept going. There was no reason to tack away from this guy. His own first and second are there. He has no chance at first and second. He should have tacked simultaneously with 9327. As soon as 9327 tacked, then you should have tacked. But that's okay. What's the difference? Fourth, third, doesn't matter. Now, this guy just tacked. Taylor should tack, come all the way across him, get all the way across him, give him clear air, and then tack back. Man, he's not pinching though. The good news is he's on full bore. Okay, so you guys see where he is now? He should tack no later than when he's laying the committee boat end. If the committee boat end's favored at the finish and you overstand it, that would be dumb. Nice job. Look at that angle. Killed. Race 3, C2s. The flags are blowing now, so look at the American flags. We're going to compare. The wind is still not total Lido lift conditions, but the current is stronger than I thought it would be. High tide's not for 3 or 4 hours, but the current is already moving. You can see me moving with the wind and the current if you look above the orange flag. Here's Taylor. being more conservative on this start, I think, somewhere. Yep, here he comes. We talked about starting more in the middle and just being more clean because he's had 2 really bad starts. Oh, that's all you do right there is say protest. You just say protest and keep sailing. Look at how good these guys are starting. So you can see the starts do make a big difference here. And 8376 definitely fouled you there. You don't protest him in the room, but you definitely say protest to them because you give them a chance to do their penalty turns. But that's just what we have to deal with in sailing. We just can't protest every single time somebody fouls us. Okay, so again, the current's strong. You're probably in about 5th place here. Let's get around this boat. Flags are showing slight left. That's what everybody's showing here. Port tack is definitely the tack to be on right now. So the goal here is to sail what we call VMG angle. We can't see you. You're behind. You're faster than 8341 though. Wow, your mainsail trim is just beautiful. You are fast. You're gonna win races in this regatta, buddy. Oh, you're flying. That is beautiful. So port tack's lifted right now, and you're sailing VMG angle, meaning you're sailing what you think is the fastest course. In this much wind, you accelerate the boat, and then you're squeezing up just for the windward telltale. When you're up to speed, your windward telltale will be moving in these conditions, the tiniest bit. Oh, look at 9405. They're in a little bit of the Lido lift condition. Look at the flags, how left they are, but look at 9405 going straight up the same direction as the flags. So Taylor should keep on going right now all the way to the shore if he can. Yep, beauty. Great. Okay, maybe steering. You know, that was a pretty good tack, actually. The tack is all about the end of the tack. At the end of the tack, the main sheet goes out a tiny bit after the boom has slammed across. And then the telltale's got to just be flying perfectly. I got to cut here. Okay, this is the guy that's probably winning this regatta. He's got a T6 sail. No, he's got a T5. No, that's a T6 sail, so that's good for the kid his size. His bow is down. See how he's not sitting too far back? Taylor's bow is not that much further up, but it definitely is a little further up. Nice job sailing yourself right into 2nd place, and you have cut the lead down just by better mainsail trim and being steadier than the first 2 races. You've worked your way back right up to this guy. You're only about 8 boat lengths behind right now with a tack. Sorry, I'm pushing off an anchored boat here. Did a number on the red boat. Ooh, there's a lot of bad air over here. Wow. Now Taylor, if the current's strong, he might not make this buoy. So his key right now is to stare at his telltales and ramp the speed up right now. The faster you go, the more flow on the leeboard you get, the higher you point. Don't heel. See how he's getting nervous and he's trying? Yep. You go fast. Yep. Oh, that was a great move. Let Logan take 2nd, man. Good. That's cool. That was a good move. Let Logan have 2nd. Don't foul. You just crossed him. That's a, believe it or not, that's a very advanced move. Fouling and letting all these other boats gain is way worse than being in 3rd. His vang's way too loose on Logan. Our goal for Taylor this race was more vang on in the puffs. And then when it gets really light, vang loose. His vang looks much better. No, it doesn't. And his leeboard does not stay forward.